Well, hello folks, I'm filming on the beach here, cycling along in the sand because this was a place somebody really loved and she passed away this morning. Her name was Rose, she was 91 and she died of COVID. She was just the most delectable, wonderful, probably one of the greatest hellos, and that's why we've all got to just say hello to older people. Say hello and film them, treasure them, nurture them, hug them, kiss them, do anything with them, they're fabulous. Here's a little celebration of Rosemary, and these videos are so priceless because she's up in heaven. God bless you, Rosemary. Have you got any top tips for people who are staying indoors at the moment?
Yes, make love every day.
Well, that's a good top tip. We all like a bit of hanky-panky.
I loved it.
No, but we all do. It's just that people don't talk about it. It's like...
Well, I do. And when I start banging the pots, my husband used to say, I know what you want.
That was the signal, was it?
Yes, I always used to get ratty. Always.
People don't talk about sex, you see. It's
That's
what...
wrong. It's the greatest thing there is.
Well, of course it is, yeah.
Well,
but
I think it is.
how do you think things are different? Like, so here we are in 2000...
There's no love with anybody. It's when they started getting posh front rooms and the telly. I think that's got a lot to answer for.
There's no love.
No, and not only that, when everybody's got a telly, then they started having a posh front room. I mean, we only used the front room if somebody died and a granddad was laid out. That was it.
Now, Rosie, what age did you leave school?
10.
10? And how come you left school at 10, Rosie? Why did you leave school at such an early age?
The war had come along and everybody was evacuated. My father wouldn't let me go. So there was no schools. They were all commandeered and taken over for the ARP and that sort of thing. And I just lived down the river, getting wood and selling that in my doll's pram, because coal was rationed.
Coal was rationed?
Yeah, and then I say my dad couldn't get work, so he put his age down, I think, and just went in as a lorry driver. And he went across and was lost in France.
Your father?
Yeah, he came back through Dunkirk, through Belgium, and that was it. And I was very close to my dad.
What was your dad's name?
Percy, believe it or not.
Percy.
But we called him Jack.
Oh,
But
bless him.
He was so kind. He tried to make up for what my mother couldn't give. I mean, she was 41 when she had me. Well, I don't think they held hands in those days, let alone make love. But I was so happy in those days. I was really. Even the roughness on the streets. And I say, we were all in the same boat, we shared. That's what I liked. It wasn't say, oh, I've got this. You know, you come back. And I say, I used to wash up in calves and things. Oh, and say, instead of paying me today, you got anything I can take back down the tube? I say, when the period started, I used to get to Notting Hill Gate and go round on a platform ticket all night long because it was warm on the inner circle. If I got a terrible tummy ache. Yeah. It was amazing.
Did you say earlier that if you had your period, you'd go and...
I'd go in the 4 toilets if I hadn't got any to buy a packet of.
Yeah.
Go in and then go back to the one that had got a lot in and break that glass. I mean, we used to wash our hair in cold water with the brass tap when we were on the streets.
Hasn't done your hair any harm, has it? You've got beautiful hair. You have. Your hair's like all...
God.
Looks like it's been washed
I
in some
used to be such a lovely black and so wavy, and look at it now.
Well, it's lovely.
I know. That was me when I was 18. That's what I used to have outside the Miramar Club.
Oh, wow.
Very Italian looking.
You were a real babe. Wow. I think you're more sexy now.
Do you?
No.
Can you come back Sunday?
Yeah, I'll be back Sunday.
I've had cancer 3 times and I've had too much radiotherapy. So now I've got a form of leukemia.
Oh
So, and I don't want any treatment to help keeping me comfortable. Right? I'm very lucky. Very lucky lady. I've had a wonderful life.
Oh, Rosie, you're a breath of fresh air in this world.
Okay.
Thank you.